So as we know, Roman Reigns drafted on SmackDown. That means this championship is going to be on Raw and USA Network. So, Puddy, who's going to win, or who should win the new World Heavyweight Championship?
Obviously, the front runner, Seth Rollins. I believe I'm not alone in that. How he gets it, I don't know. Who he goes against, I'm not sure how this tournament, how they're going to crown a new champion. I'm excited to see how the roster fills out for Raw, but Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins have to be two of the front runners. A lot of people shat on this when it was announced because they assume it's going to go to Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins. They feel like it's going to be a consolation prize because they haven't beaten Roman Reigns. I don't know.
Apparently that's how USA Network feels as well.
Really? I would guess Seth Rollins. I mean, I can't imagine anybody off the top of my head unless it's going to be like a big surprise, like a Finn Balor. Again, he was the first Universal Champion. He got hurt. He got screwed out of it. Maybe this is how you recoup. Try again. Or maybe it's an upstart. Maybe it's an unknown. Give you some LA Knight action. Yeah.
No, because then if you do that with LA Knight, and I like LA Knight a lot, but if you do that with him, then it solidifies the fact that it is a consolation prize. I think, honestly, the best way to put legitimacy on this title, right? To not make it necessarily feel like a consolation prize, you got to go Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar automatically elevates his championship to a must-see championship. That's what it needs to be.
No, then you going back, negating everything Triple H just said, being a part-timer. You need a full-time, going to be defended champion week in, week out, pay-per-view after pay-per-view.
Brock Lesnar doesn't necessarily have to have a long run. Brock Lesnar could have, like, you know, so it's Night of Champions, right? That is when? That is
27th.
May 27th, right? So they're going to London next, I believe, right? For Money in the Bank.
There's no June pay-per-view, then no, but yeah.
Right. So the next pay-per-view would be in London. You have to have Brock Lesnar in London. I think you have to, right?
Okay.
To have him defend there. Next one is SummerSlam, I believe, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Of course, Brock Lesnar would be SummerSlam. So if anything, you have two pay-per-views back-to-back where he could defend at.
Why does this feel like a consolation prize? When the WWE Championship became exclusive to SmackDown, Brock Lesnar held it back in 2002, 2003. And then they introduced the big gold belt. They introduced the World Heavyweight Championship. No one said that was a consolation prize. Why is this a consolation prize?
Maybe the fact that Roman Reigns is just such a big megastar right now, and wrestling is bigger than ever at this point. And the fact that, like, Roman Reigns, money talks.
Sure. Everything's bigger than ever.
Right. It's bigger than ever. Like, yeah, so is everything. Well said. But Roman Reigns is on top of the game. He's on top of the food chain in all of wrestling. And then the fact that, like, you know, he's narrowing down the 1,000-day mark and no one's beaten him. So, yeah, I could see the point of someone saying, oh, well, this is a consolation prize because Roman Reigns is the longest reigning champion. Like, it's not the same. I could understand the logic there.
I'm having a tough time wrapping my head around it. You're now running on 1,000 days, but he defends it every 90 days. He doesn't defend it that often. This belt would be defended month in and month out.
Great sell by Triple H about talking about that too, though. That was a great point. But
yeah, I thought he sold it well.
Karrion Kross, though, mentioned on social media the fact that his name has been thrown around to possibly win this, and he says, "Hey, it'll be a great honor and all, but you know, you're not necessarily the big dog unless you beat Roman Reigns." He said so himself. So, like, that, like a comment like that, definitely devalues this new championship, I think. Because I think everyone knows, it's no secret that Roman Reigns is the guy, and he's got the championship. He's got the championship that everyone wants to take him down for. Because if whoever beats Roman Reigns, it's going to be historic.
Again, they need two belts. I understand that. So this is I'm happy with this. I'm looking forward to it. But what's the phrase go? It's not the championship that makes the man; it's the man that makes the championship. Let's see who wins. Let's see what they do with this. There's no champion here. Let's see who wins and what they can do with it. Are they going to be like a Miz with the IC title and elevate it, or is it going to be like Cesaro and like not do anything with it?